Well, you were first, therefore you win the ability to insert a random image into the stream for at least a few minutes. You may now pick. $17.5. I disagree with that completely. Thankfully, that was not the image that was chosen. I'm choosing to ignore that one. Zippy's always fine. Let's see, can I do something stupid with Zippy? Let me find, like, a new one. Like a picture that I haven't used frequently, and, oh god. Oh god, what the hell is this? Okay, hold on. We're definitely using this one. Give me a minute. Horrible zippy.jpg. And, let me go ahead and pull that one up here. Very slowly and deliberately now. There we go. Looks, pretty good. Gonna stick that up here where it belongs, and, alright. So. So last time, I got a lot done. I've got levels 5 through 9 and some of Metroid, and that's basically it. So, I'm gonna go look at level 5. I probably won't be able to complete it, because I think I need the, bow. And then, we'll wander off somewhere else, I guess. I don't know. Also, I don't have a, I don't have the whistle, so I can't actually warp there quickly. So how's everyone doing then? By that I mean there has to be like an average answer, like a median and a mean. So like confer amongst yourselves, figure out how everyone's doing, and then get back to me in like a few days. I don't know. I'm doing alright. I actually got off of work at 5, surprisingly. It was like a few minutes after, but not much. I was not held after by a ridiculous amount of time. And, got home, wasted 2 hours, and then streamed this. I already finished streaming this. As always, Kif has given us all of the necessary information. Bubzo is currently... Oh, shit, I don't have the bow. He was, being moderately annoying, so I put him in Joel's room and, gave him, like, a bunch of toys, which he'll probably not play with. But I also gave him a, like, plastic wrapper from, like, a bag of Ritz, which he does play with, because cats are stupid. So, hopefully he will, be okay with that, and will not destroy Pant. I don't know. Well, his computer isn't in there. Has he destroyed everything today? Probably. Homer. Homer, it is me, your son, Bauer. Not sure why I did that. Well, that was a good use of a key. I was gonna burn him, but oh well. I don't know if Zippy counts as a meme at all. It's just kind of a running gag. Like, with my channel specifically. I don't think that qualifies as being a meme. Anyway, I think there's like a bombable wall over here. No? Alright, well let's just continue onwards until I don't know what else to do. Oh boy, go gone, good to go. That's what these are called, right? But yeah, my day started out pretty good, because, again, my shift started at 9 o'clock. I'm not used to really getting up that early. I usually sleep until, like, 11. But had to get up at 8 and get ready and go over there. And, I got to work basically at, like, 8:58 or 57 or something, and there was nobody in the store, so I stood outside for, like, I knocked and there was no response, so I just kind of stood around for a while, and then after, like, 5 minutes, I'm like, okay, maybe somebody should be showing up right about now. And so I texted the manager, and I'm like, I'm waiting here. Are you opening, or, like, is someone else going to be here? I didn't get a response, so I waited, like, another 5 minutes. And then, 10 minutes after 9, I called him, and I'm like, so, yeah. And he's like, yeah, I'm on my way. I'm sorry. Like, I'm almost there. And so I stood around until literally 9:30, and then at that point, I wandered around to the front. Like, I was standing to the side of the building because there was a shade over there. And, I had checked the front several times to make sure that, like, nobody showed up without my knowledge, but, there was never anybody there. And so I go to the front, and there's just a car there, and they're in. Like, they got there without me noticing. And I'm like, how long have you been here? And they're like, about 5 minutes. Like, good. Okay. So, that was basically my morning. So that was a half hour that could have been spent preparing dough and all that I didn't get to do, but surprisingly it was not that horrible. However, there was a point where, yeah, it's a 5-minute walk. But, what was I starting to say? There was a point where, like, I was getting very pissed off at the number of orders that were coming in just because of my, like, not actually OCD that I claim to be. Like, you know how everybody claims to have OCD but doesn't actually? How they're basically just... Yes, I would. Thank you. Yeah, we have, like, a couple types of pasta. But it's like how everybody says they have OCD, but they don't really. Like, if there's just something that's doesn't fit a pattern or whatever. I'm fairly anal about making sure that I have, like, the correct number of everything, and what I consider to be the correct number of stuff is fairly arbitrary, but it's basically just, like, if I have as many stacks as can fit inside the cooler, and every stack is, like, as tall as it can be, then that's enough. And today I found out that we had basically... Actually, yeah, there was no string cheese at all, which you need for the stuffed crust. And so we had to get some from a different store, and they got, like, a box and a half, which is freaking nothing, but... So I start making the stuff with it, and I got to a point where I had exactly the correct number of stuffed crust and, like, almost everything else in there, except for, like, I had enough cheese left over to make, like, 2 more pizzas, and I was gonna have just, like, a couple extra, which is fine, because, like, I can just put those somewhere else and then use them when I need them. But, like, as I'm trying to make these 2, 4 billion fucking orders come in, and so many of, like, basically all of them are stuff that I either don't have, like, prepared extra, or I have to, like, use up the stuffed crust that I've made, and when by the time the rush ended, I was exactly 1 short, and it pissed me off, because I was, like, super proud of my, like, evenly filled up thing, but, Like, that was a story that went nowhere, and I fully acknowledge this, but, I don't know, that's about all I can say about this day at work and the war in Vietnam. So, Actually, I don't know if the wand trick works in this game. I should try that. It does. Okay. I need to remember that. Well, I mean, I know it's the journey, not the destination, but neither the journey nor the destination was actually interesting. Because it's just me talking about, like, not having an even number of pizzas. Not that. Yeah, I just saw that, mentioned in the Discord earlier. Can I not get out of this? Yeah, I didn't know about the Smash Direct until I saw that, like, a few minutes before I started streaming. I don't have any predictions, per se, other than they're probably going to show, like, an Echo Fighter or two. And I imagine, like, one completely original character. I still don't know how many characters to expect for this game, because, like, obviously, they have a ton of them already. It's a massive roster. Sakurai specifically said we're not going to have very many newcomers. But I don't think that means no newcomers. I'm assuming, like, 5 max, not counting Echoes, because those don't take much dev time. So it's, like, I don't have any specific predictions other than the ones that everybody makes, like Dark Samus as a Samus Echo, Shadow for Sonic, that kind of stuff. Possibly Chrom for Ike. I'm still not sure if people are thinking that's a real one or not. But, I'll be happy with pretty much whatever they show. I don't think there's any characters that I would be, like, disappointed to see. Like, sure, I'll want some characters over others, but... eh. Well, if Elmo gets in, then hopefully we have, like, horrible, like, black hole absorbed Grover from the Vine Sauce corruption as an assist trophy.
Would you like to take a trip to outer space?
I'm thinking it's probably fairly likely that there's going to be some kind of Xenoblade character, because there's been 2 entirely new games since Smash 4, plus the first one got a re-release, and there's, like, DLC for one of them, so it's, like, becoming a fairly major Nintendo series. I know that the one that everybody always... yeah, Rex and Pyra is the one that people always mention. I know nothing about the series or the characters, so I can't make, like, any kind of predictions other than, that's sure what people say. Yeah. But, I do remember one person mentioning that, the Xenoblade series icon is still the Monado, which is kind of, like, not fitting for anything not from the first game. So, I don't know if that hurts anybody's chances or not, but some of the series icons are kind of dumb anyway. Like, not all of them are completely fitting for all the characters in it. Anyway, let me get rid of this fricking Zippy costume, because it's horrible. There's Burger Boat, there's Hadonuts. Here's nothing. Here's this. Okay, I'm good. I just realized I went into this dungeon thinking I wasn't going to be able to complete it because I didn't have the bow to beat the boss, but I do have the bow now, so I think we're good. The boss of this level is the Goma, right? I don't remember when the Dig Dogger shows up. Actually, it might be this... oh, no, shit. The hint for this dungeon was Dig Dogger hates certain kind of sound, so this actually isn't the Goma dungeon. I think that's 6, maybe? So I won't be able to complete the level. So obviously it makes sense for me to spend time killing these stupid things. Alright, so let's predict where the whistle is. I'm gonna guess that it is, it's gonna be like the bottom rightmost missile expansion in Norfair. In that section that I couldn't get into because I didn't have Ice Beam. Clearly I can beat it with the candle. Let's go. Alright. I don't know why this level's shaped like ET on the Atari, but that is a pretty good assessment of it. I think it's just supposed to be like a demon. Obviously this game should be banned in North America for making demon references. And then the only representation it will ever get is a shitty assist trophy of Link wearing bright red underwear. And he points in certain directions and makes the screen scroll. That was a very specific reference, but I'm cool with it. Frog going, "Arr!" God, please no Rabbids. No, I know that people actually do like the Mario and Rabbids game. I haven't seen really anything of it, so I can't speak for it. But yeah, that would be a little bit pointless. Alright, well that was a worthwhile level. But I can't do that trick. I only have 58 bombs, and I don't have the wood beam yet. I'd still be interested to see if they could make a rhythm-based character. I'm not sure how it would work because all the levels have different music at like totally different speeds and stuff. And I assume the whole point of the character would be to like attack along with the music. It wouldn't have to be like that, but that would be the most interesting way to do it. It's like when people suggest like Zoroark, and I'm like, but why though? The whole point of Zoroark is that it, like, pretends to be a different character but has its own moves, so it would just be you're playing as Peach, but you look like a weird fox thing. I don't really get how that would work. Where's the dungeon? Clearly this is it. No, seriously, where's the dungeon? I know it's, like, near this. Is it over here? Okay. Alright, time for horrible level of mini Wizrobes. God, what Geno Rimmer. Dr. Mario is not an Echo or a costume. He's a clone. The difference between an Echo Fighter and a clone is very slight and subjective, but judging from the fact that Lucina and Dark Pit are Echoes and Dr. Mario isn't, I think it's basically if a character is exactly a one-to-one recreation of a different character with just slight, like, damage output changes, then it's an Echo. Dr. Mario has, like, 2 unique moves, and that's about it. I still feel like he's kind of a worthless addition, but hey, more the merrier, I guess. Yeah, I actually saw that argument. I wouldn't, No, Dr. Mario is more recent than that. There's been one at least on the Wii eShop. I think there's been, yeah, 3DS, like... It's the same game over and over again. I don't think they actually change anything about it. But it's at least been re-released. I don't know, I'd say that Dr. Mario, in terms of, like, originality, is slightly better than Dark Pit, because at least it's from, like, the puzzle genre that doesn't have representation otherwise, and isn't just from a single game that is not really all that popular. But, Off, and there goes my shield. Well, this dungeon's gonna be garbage now. I mean, it already was, but now it's gonna be even more garbage. No, I have the small shield. It's not the good one. But yeah, it's like in Melee. Let me think about like the clones from Melee, because well, let's actually just go through the entire series. Because the original game, Luigi was actually considered a clone of Mario, I think, because they were really similar. He didn't really have any unique moves; they were all just Mario's moves with changed properties, basically. And then in Melee, Luigi kind of got decloned a bit. Then, of the 6 clones in that game, Dr. Mario was, like, barely freaking different at all. He allegedly was, like, slower and stronger, but I certainly never noticed it. And, other than the oft-referred-to sex kick, there's really not much of a difference, but eh. Crenando, of course, was really different from Falcon. Like, same moves, but way different properties. Falco, I still, like, find it hard to, like, I don't know how to put into words how Falco is different from Fox. That's the thing. It's like, all the other characters have, like, you can say, like, smaller and faster or whatever. Falco's just kind of like, he falls fast and is awkward to control. Like, yeah, he's been less of a clone since Melee. Like, as of Brawl, he's considered not really a clone anymore. But I never liked Fox or Falco that much to really learn their intricacies that well. I always just found Falco to be a slightly more awkward Fox. So anyway, Young Link, obviously, just smaller, faster, slightly weaker. Pichu is Pichu. And then Roy is a shittier Marth. But, fun thing about Pichu in Melee, I think Pichu is actually the only one of the clones to have a move that is not just the same as the base character, because his up smash is actually different from Pikachu's. I don't know if any of the other clones can claim that. And then, yeah, I'm not going to continue this train of thought, because it's just going on forever here, but, yeah, Wolf has never really been a clone. He's basically a unique character that happens to have B moves that are based off of Fox's. But all the A moves are, like, totally different. Yeah, I'm definitely curious to see in what way Young Link and Toon Link are different. Because, as far as I'm concerned, Toon Link basically just is Young Link with a different skin. Like, yeah, there's a little bit of difference, but you could also just chalk that up to, like, tweaking a character between the two games, so I don't know. Wait, did I just find the way to the boss? I did not mean to actually go this way, but okay. Oh, they're not going to play into Toon Link's unique items. You know they're not. I'm actually sure, I'm pretty sure that they've already shown his moveset to just be the standard, like, bow, boomerang, whatever. No, like I said, there's no characters that would, like, upset me if they got in. The worst I could say about anything is it would be a character that I have no personal interest in, and so, like, from a selfish standpoint, I could, like, wish it was something else. But there's nothing that would, like, actually make the game worse, as far as I'm concerned. However, yeah, that's assuming that they don't do something stupid and add, like, I know everybody wants Goku. I don't want Goku. Like, I wouldn't hate it, but it would be really dumb. Like, any non-game character, I feel, doesn't need to be in. Or third parties that have nothing to do with Nintendo. Like Snake and Cloud, so shut up. But yeah. Is that Kraid? Okay. Well, we can go fight Mother Brain now. I could do a reaction video, I guess. I don't know. I actually bought Bayonetta 2, like, with the original game, like, a couple weeks ago. I still haven't played it. It's one of those games that I kind of wanted to try, but wasn't, like, ever fully committed to it, and I saw it at the Game Expo for cheap, and I figured I'd buy it. But yeah, I do agree that, she tries too hard to be sexy, basically. Like, and that's coming from somebody who has a thing for glasses, so you'd think that I would like her, but eh. What is dream drop distance? I don't think I would have picked up on that either, but yeah. And I'm gonna have so many goddamn extra keys. Also, I do have a potion. I'm trying to wait as long as possible before using it. on. Homer. Homer, please. Wait, hold on. Is there a thing over here? No. Okay, I don't really need that, but I'll take it. So it looks like only 2 rooms I've not visited yet. Seems absolutely realistic. But they wouldn't be able to because that would have to include Tharja, and apparently Tharja is, like, bannable. I don't know. Oh, ah! There was a clock. Yes, Cheese, we all know. Well, I don't know if we all know, but you've mentioned it before. That was a good room. I just realized there's no reason for me to even explore this level any further, because there's no other items in it. But at this point, I have to see what the last room is. It could be another key. You know I don't have enough of those. I saw that mentioned in a previous stream. What other game is Yooka-Laylee in? Alright, let's try to get rid of the pancakes. Brawl out? I don't know what that is. Please. Alright, and more of the same. Oh, it was for a hint room. Alright. That is the whole level, right? Yeah. Okay, so I can't actually go into level 7. 5, I still need the whistle to complete, so that leaves 8. If 8 does not include the whistle, then we are going to Norfair. Did not mean to go that way. Level 7 requires the whistle. You have to dry up the lake with it. All this talk of waifus reminds me of the waifu section of the convention when we were there, because you have like basically there were two distinct sections to the convention floor. You had like the people selling stuff, and then you had the just the bunch of games set up that people were playing, which was like 90% Smash. And between the two sections was like the waifu corner, which was basically just kind of part of the merchandise booths where everything was like super neckbeardy anime bullshit, and it was pretty good. I don't know if I saw any body pillows. There was somebody who was doing a cosplay of I don't know who the fuck, that was just taking having pictures taken and signing autographs. I don't think she was known for anything other than being a cosplayer, so I found that was kind of weird. But I don't know, good stuff. I never understood the waifu culture, I guess. Like, I've made comments claiming that I have them, but I don't really. I guess it depends on where you draw the line. It's one thing to like a character, and then there's another thing to be very vocal about liking said character and get a bunch of shit based on them. I don't even... I think that even, oh, well, there's the whistle. I think that, even just getting, pin-up posters and stuff is already kind of, eh. Speaking of train engineering. Who is speaking of train engineering? Well, I guess what I'm trying to say with that one is, I don't know what I'm trying to say, because I feel like the moment I say it, I'm gonna offend a bunch of people. But, I guess I feel like, basically, displaying your sexuality or tastes in any way is already going a little bit too far. Even if it's not, showing to, even if it's not public, I feel like, I don't know. You should kind of just keep that stuff to yourself. But then again, I'm a prude, so there you go. I'm feeling cranky and pubescent today, and I don't know why. I'm going to take it out on people I like. If you're actually asking what a prude is, it's somebody who gets, overly offended over anything sexual, basically. Or at least that's one way of putting it. I'm sure there's other definitions. I'm only half paying attention to the chat. I'm having to, like, bob and weave through Dark Nut fighting. Yeah, actually, that sounds about right. I've heard that, through microtransaction bullshit, Fire Emblem Heroes has made a ridiculous amount of money. Like, I think it's, like, outsold every other game in the series or something. So I'm actually going to avoid this key because I have 9, and I'm pretty sure there's no second digit. Actually, is there? Let's find out. Oh, okay. What do you know? Cockwaffle, huh? God, there's a lot of keys. America. I haven't watched the Super Monkey Ball stream yet. I probably should. There's a lot of streams that I need to watch. I started the Vinamon one. I didn't finish it. I haven't seen the Super Monkey Ball yet. What other stuff from the charity did he do that I wanted to see? I've seen Ocarina repainted. I don't care about Galgun. Yeah, I don't remember what else he actually played. Piece of cheese, living in piece of cheese, find my house.
Thrill as the cheat jumps the tire over the KOT, eating a cardboard box covered in syrup.
And am I going to regret going through this door? Surprisingly not. I'm going to check what this key is, what this door is, though. I have not looked into that now. Jesus. There are secrets where fairies don't live. So in other words, there's no secrets in here. I don't even know what Galgun is. Judging from the name, I'm going to guess a waifu shooter. Hey look, they respawned. Oh, I have sword beams, I might be able to cheese it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that Vinny plays that I don't care about. Because my tastes are basically a small subsection of first-party Nintendo stuff, and almost nothing else. Because I'm allergic to trying new things, and cigarettes killed my father and raped my mother. This had nothing to do with it, but it was important to mention anyway. It's like a yandere shooter, and it's... What the fuck does yandere mean? I know what, what is it, tsundere? I know what that is, I don't know what yandere is. Crazy murderous stalker, alright. So, Tharja then? Okay, I guess a large subsection. So basically, Nintendo stuff that isn't RPGs, mostly. So no Fire Emblem, no Xenoblade, no, like... Well, let's see. I don't ever care about the Mario spin-offs, including the, like, RPG ones. Like, there's a few that I am okay with, but most of them I don't play. What other Nintendo stuff do I not care about? Advance Wars, not that that's had a game in, like, a decade. F-Zero, not that that's had a game in, like, a decade. Wario Land, most Kirby games. I did play Pushmo once, like, not one. I played it a bit, I mean, whatever. Splatoon was okay. I'm not really a multiplayer person, so... It entertained me for a couple weeks, and then I kind of just got done with it. Oh yeah, I don't care about ARMS at all. Again, it's a multiplayer game, so therefore I don't give a shit. Funny how, I like Smash Bros. So much, despite it being primarily multiplayer. But, I guess it's just because I'm used to kind of going through the single-player stuff in that more than anything else. Cooking Mama. No. Is Cooking Mama Nintendo? I don't actually remember if it is. Is there a dot here? It looks like there is. Oh no, I'm looking at the Triforce square, never mind. Can I go up from here? I can't actually tell where I am because the purple dot is so fucking dark. I'm not streaming the freaking PETA game. There's nothing wrong with the Wario Land series, I just never got into it. I played through 4. It was pretty good. I just never really planned on playing any of the other ones, really. I don't know. Probably. Well, let me rephrase that. It depends on if we're if I'm getting my own Switch when Ultimate comes out, or if I'm leeching off of his. Because I know he's not, like, a huge fan of the Smash Bros. Games. Like, he'll play them, but doesn't, like, get super competitive or into it or anything. Well, there's the Varia suit. I suppose it had to be somewhere. And even with, like... Yeah, it's like, I don't even know if I'd care that much about getting the online service, because I really don't play online multiplayer. Like, every time I do, I just become a whiny bitch and make myself angry. So, it's like, what's the point? Exclusing. That's what that just exclusing. And then the stream just ends there. Now, I guess can I go up from here? Or left? Or anything? I guess I can go up. Alright. Yeah, it's a pretty good hint. I actually am supportive of Minecraft Steve getting in. Like, I'm not saying it's necessarily likely, but of the, like, off-the-wall third-party choices, I'd be okay with it. There was this one guy at my call center job from a few years ago, like, during the Smash 4, like, DLC character days. I think, like, after Cloud got revealed, like, we talked very briefly during lunch about, like, potential other characters that we'd want to get in because of, like, the ballot and stuff. And I mentioned Minecraft Steve, and he was just like, he'd be a complete Link clone, what would the point be? I'm like, would he really, though? Like, I don't necessarily see that as being the case. Switch has worse connectivity than the 3DS? Really? Alright, let's see what the item is over here. I mean, I could see him being a Link clone in the same way that Cloud is an Ike clone. Like, they have swords, and they have items that aren't swords. So yeah, I don't know. I haven't put any thought into a moveset or anything. I do think that it would be cool to have the up B be like Ender Pearls, though. Like a controllable teleport, sort of like Mewtwo's. I already have the Ice Beam, but sure, why not? And room full of dark nuts. Is there any point to this room? Do I get a key from it? Do I get sand? Sand! So, because I said sand, and we're already talking about, like, Smash characters and whatnot, why is it that whenever anybody brings up Undertale, they immediately go to Sans as the option? I still don't really get that. It's like... I know he's, like, the most popular character from that, but he's not the main character. And I feel like the whole point of, like, the Sans battle is that it's kind of supposed to be unexpected. Like, obviously everybody who cares about the game knows about that already, but... That, and, I mean, I guess the series has never cared about spoilers before. We had Zelda turning into Sheik, but still. Okay, so let's go complete level 5. Or 7, okay. I guess we're doing 7. I don't know, I still stand by my idea for Frisk. I'm not going to repeat it, but I think it would work fairly well. Except, oh my god, you can't call him Frisk, that's a spoiler. I have actually seen people say that. Well, again, without going into the entire, like, spiel again, like, I've talked about this on stream before, like, if Frisk was a character, I feel like the whole, like, getting corrupted, like, would be part of the character gimmick. Like, the more damage you deal, like, it's basically, like, not beneficial to you, but I don't know. Oh my god, beef. Alright, so let's list off stuff that would make no sense. Chloe Price, no. At this point, I'm kind of like, I don't mind talking about it, but I feel like I talk about it too often. We should probably talk about something else. Like, bees. I do remember, I don't know if it was an actual image that someone made or if it was just a joke of, like, if Max was a character, her, like, splash reveal screen thing would just be like, Max is so sorry to join the fray. Like, it did me a life. Main character from Life is Strange. I have no idea what the layout of this level is. I sure am just getting a lot of bombs, though. I forgot about Ridley and his sports outfit. God, I forgot about that entire meme. How, like, Daisy can't get in, but Daisy in her sports outfit is a totally different character and could. Well, there's the last heart container. Frame heavy picked up, obviously. No, you know what they'll do is they'll make a Banjo-Kazooie alt of Duck Hunt, and it won't make any sense at all, because they'll use the same, like, character rigging and, like, all the same moves, so Banjo will be, like, quadrupedal, and Kazooie will just be, like, permanently attached to his back, but, like, not coming out of the backpack, and they'll have, like, really disjointed hitboxes and horrible animations. It'll be awesome. I forgot about second quest. Level 7 and 8 in second quest are both just spirals. Except they don't work the way that you'd expect. There's, like, you go a certain direction, and then you hit a staircase, and then you warp to a different part of the spiral, and then, like, go back towards the direction you came from. Up another staircase. It's kind of dumb. I know jack shit about the Mega Man series outside of the classic games, so I know that people are always going to recommend Zero, even though he's yet another sword user. I don't really know why Zero is popular. I'm not saying that, like, he shouldn't be popular because he's a sword user. Those are two unrelated statements. I'm just saying, like, I don't know what his deal really is, but we also don't need another sword user. Proto Man would just be Mega Man again. Bass would be, like, at least a little bit different, I guess. I don't know. And that's about all I can say, because I've not really played, like, any of the other games. Sukapan was actually considered back in the, like, pre-Brawl days. You know what, actually will be fun? After I finish these, after I finish this level and, go back to level 5 and beat the boss in that, I need to dig out my old, like, Brawl character prediction images and show those on stream. I've got, like, 5 or 6 of the damn things. I was very... What's the way to put it? Very optimistic. Let's just say that. Like, as in, like, 50-plus character roster when Brawl had 35. Well, technically 39. 35 slots on the character select screen, though. Fair enough. Again, the only Mega Man X I've ever played is the original one, and I didn't think it was that amazing. So I don't really... And when I did, I played that back in 2005, so I barely remember it, and I don't... All I know is that Zero is an edgelord with long hair and a sword. I don't know what he does or what weapons he has, so if he has other options, then fair enough. I'd be unfunny, Vinny. Oh yeah, I forgot about Mega Man 11. I do want to play that. Yeah, money. Yeah, small amount of money. Mike Love. More like Mike Hunt. No, I don't know. I've missed so many random rooms here. I don't know if any of them are worthwhile. Let me just continue this way, and then I'll try to clear it out later, I guess.
Zipsum.
I do like the random Scoot obsession, because Scoot was my favorite back in the GameCube version. He was one of my starting villagers, and he was my favorite out of them, and he never left my town. He was also featured very briefly in Barga the Dictate, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. That's exactly why I said Mike Hunt. Okay, so I don't know where to go. Let's go ahead and wander back. That was my, bootleg, exaggerated Peter Griffin laugh. It was bootleg and exaggerated. Oh, God. The fuck was that voice? I mean, it wasn't actually meant to sound like Peter. I was just trying to do something stupid, but I don't know what it became. Peter dying. Hey, Lois, go get the medical dictionary and look up fork and lung. Random speed up, go. And I've just never been to the right here, apparently.
I told you not to drink at the stag party.
Alright. I would say no more shitty Family Guy voices, but there's gonna be more shitty Family Guy voices. Where do I go? Like, I don't actually know where to go in this level. I don't think there's an unmapped room up here, but let me check. Nope. Let's see. That was whistling Diglett's cry. I don't know what that actually was. I think I've already tried bombing upwards from here, but I'll try it again. Nope. Okay, so I've been everywhere in the... Oh, I think I see probably what I have to do. Let me go back down. Oh, there's just a door here that I've never been in. Good. Although, now that I think about it, I'm now fully expecting, random bullshit hint that doesn't help. So, it's gonna be like... Through the eyes of Glutko! No, yeah, pretty much. I don't really have a Stewie impression. I can barely do a British accent as it is. So I can't really do Stewie that well. Okay, so... The secret's in the tip of the nose, so I assume I want to get to this square here. Let's see, I've checked these. I don't think I can bomb right from the, Grumble Grumble screen. Either there's probably just a staircase that I've missed. I don't remember having that much trouble with this level before. I'm certain that I've tried bombing this before, but I'm gonna try it again. What do you know, it didn't work. And I definitely tried bombing this one again. Wait, hold on. Okay, that's the boss roar, so... I'm guessing... boss, Triforce, entrance to boss, so I don't actually need to aim for these 3 rooms. I'm just probably going up to, like, the top row again. God, the warbly music. Still going to avoid using that K. Beanie Baby collection is numerous. No. Let me think. I have... Well, I'm getting 3 more in the mail in a few days, so if I count those... My Gen 4 collection, I'll be missing 7 common and 3 rare. So I have 111 out of 121. And then the Gen 5 collection, I think I'm gonna be missing 18 out of 111. It's something like that, at least. I don't know if those are the exact numbers. It's close to it, at least. Okay, so I can't go here. There's also somebody that I'm going to be buying a bunch from, but it'll be a couple weeks. Are you actually going for a Gen 3 collection? Because that would be cool, but they're really goddamn expensive. Have I not been in this staircase? Like, certainly I have, right? How did I thought I checked that. Like, I distinctly remember having checked that. Okay. Fair enough, I suppose. But yeah, let's see. If you're going for a Gen 3 collection, ignoring the fact that even the common ones usually go for at least, like, $20 or $30, you've got Humphrey, Slither, Trap, Chili, Peking, Web, all 5 of the colored New Face Teddies, Nana, Royal Blue Peanut, Fine Mane Derby, Fine Mane Mystic, Orange Digger, Tie-Dye Lizzie, Gray Happy. There's quite a few more of them, but I'm like spacing out. I'm not remembering what bombs I've checked, like what walls I've checked. I need to pay more attention to what I'm doing. I like how the dungeons just have many bosses in them for no reason. No, I don't think I'm gonna play the new Baldi game. Let's play. How is that not the block? Oh, that's why. Come on. Take me back to the beginning, you know you want to do it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
So I'd like to point out that although I don't need it by any means, I never got the compass here, and I am kind of wondering where it was. I didn't kill the Dodongos in that other room, but I kind of doubt it was in there, because that's... oh, good. That was like 90% of the way through the level. Oh, hey. Actually something worthwhile. I did get the compass? Why wasn't the thing flashing? The hell? Oh, it's because I have the 7th Triforce piece. I think. So going for the Gen 3s that aren't the super rare ones, fair enough. Does that include the ones that retired in June of '96? So, Bumble, Bronte, Koff, Flutter, Rexsteg. I don't know if those are considered common Gen 3 or not. I could continue warp to get out of here, but I want to keep my health, so I'm, like, being an asshole. It does not count those? Okay. I don't think you do. I think you go down to 50%. I think the one you're talking about is actually Gucci. It was one of the teenies from the 2000 promotion, I think. Alright, so let's go finish level 5, I suppose. Gets rammed into giraffe. 24cakes.com, 24cakes.com. Alright, can I just go straight to the end in this one, or do I have to take a staircase? I don't remember. No, I can fully understand why you're not going for the rare ones. That's why I asked, because, like, I think Fine Main Derby is usually considered, like, one of the rarest ones out of the, like, older set. That thing's, like, hundreds of dollars. Ah, okay. Just runs into Dark Nut, doesn't give a shit. Bobongdo dislikes cake. Bobongdo has weird taste then, apparently. And also a stupid name. Why did I pause? Good ball. And Silver Arrow. And not the last Triforce. Okay. So I believe that was it. I believe that's everything in Zelda that I can actually access. I don't think there's anything that I've not checked other than level 9, which I can't get into until I have the Triforce and have beaten Mother Brain. There's still, like, random shops with crap in it, but we determined last time that they weren't important. It was like, you could buy some rupees, and I forget what the other one was, probably like a heart. I should probably buy the rupees just to see how much you get. I am kind of curious. Yo! Okay, I need to get out of this screen. I forgot I was still missing the magic boomerang. Oh yeah, there was an E-tank in there, I forgot about that. Okay, so yeah, there's 4 dots. One of those is level 9. There's Blue Ring Shop, and then there's 2 other shops. That's true, I do need to show that list. Okay, give me a minute, I have to find it. It'll take a minute. It's in, like, a file server. And Windows Explorer decides to crash. Okay, good. Can I not get into it? It might actually be disconnected. Hold on. Yeah, it's in Joel's file server, And I actually can't get into it right now. It seems to be disconnected for some reason, so I guess we can't. At least I think it's in there. Let me, make sure it's not in this folder. It is not. However, I think I have them on PhotoBucket. So if I remember what my password for PhotoBucket is, and if I can find them, and not run into old cringy images that I don't want to show on stream, I can find it through this. So let's see. Is it my usual password? Apparently. Oh my god. Can you go away? I haven't logged into PhotoBucket in so fucking long. It's like asking me for email and bullshit. Hold on. Do I need to check the confirmation email, or can I just... Fuck off! Why can't I sign into my account? God, this is I also can't look at the chat while I'm doing all this, so... Okay, yes. Thank you. I just want to access my frickin' gallery. How do I do that? God, that took long. Okay. Alright, so scrolling through a bunch of bullshit, because most of the stuff in here does not need to be seen. I'm assuming it's not showing up in the stream. Okay, good. Let's see. Where are the images? Can we load, please? Oh my god. I see why this site went out of use and people switched over to Imgur. It's because this site fucking sucks. Yes, I want to load more. That is why I'm scrolling further, because I want to load more. I'm, starting to feel like this was a bad idea. It's not letting me go any further back. God damn it, this sucks. Is there a way to view from oldest to newest instead of the other way around? I feel like that would help. Best stream. I'm definitely being highly professional right now and giving the viewers a lot to look at and not just staring at a pause screen for 10 minutes. I'm a fan. Come on, I've got to be getting close. Okay. We've found one of them. I'd like to get the others pulled up before I continue. Okay, I've got some of it pulled up. Here, let's just look at the first one so that I at least have something to show. Save the image. Wait, this is number 3? Where the fuck are 1 and 2? Okay, I found numbers 3 and 5. Let's put these into the stream. I don't know where the other ones went, but we at least have a couple. So let's see. Here's number 3. So we've got. I'm gonna obviously skip over the ones that are like that you can tell and don't need any explanation. So for the starting roster, we have Ganondorf is a default for some reason. Crystal, Olimar before he was confirmed, and it looks like that's about it as far as the unusual ones. Then for unlockables, we have Geno, Luigi, Bowser Jr., a random me. Oh yeah, there's Villager at the top. I didn't see him. Game & Watch, Skull Kid, Toon Link, Snake, Starfy. I think that's Marth. Mewtwo, Isaac, Sonic, Lucario, Jigglypuff, Ness, Ridley, Falco, Ray from Custom, Robo, and Mega Man. So, of these choices, some of them were at least correct predictions for Smash 4, so I wasn't totally off. But some of them were a bit not good. Then, let's look at number 5. So, let's see what's different in this one. We've got, on the top row, there's Sukapon. What else is new here? There's King K. Rool next to Pikachu. I think that's supposed to be Klaus underneath Lucas. For some reason, is it Captain Falcon an unlockable in this one? I guess he is. Okay, so yeah, most of this is, it's most of the same stuff from last time, but we've got Sukapon and a couple other things. Let me see if I can find another version of this. I think I had 6 of them. Can we open this one, please? Like, yeah, here's number 6. This one looks highly similar to the last one, but let's see if there's anything interesting in it. Oh, it's just literally the same image. Okay, no, it was a little bit different. So we've got Sukapon was taken out. Olimar was confirmed at this point, so he got put in there. That's just Luigi next to Mario. Yeah, looks like nothing else interesting here. Sukapon is a character from a game on the Famicom called Joy Mecha Fight. It's kind of weird. I don't really know anything about it, but he's actually an assist trophy in Ultimate, so there was eventually something that came of it. Yeah, Skull Kid's up in the top right, next to Ice Climbers. Oh, that's Black Shadow under Captain Falcon. There was a popular idea that Ganondorf would get a unique moveset, and Black Shadow would inherit his old one. Shovel Knight was not a thing. Like, remember, this was before Brawl came out, so this was like 2007 or 8. Like, there's a lot of common things that people request now that were not a thing at that time. Okay, so anyway, that took a long time to get through. Let's go ahead and switch games then. Where's the closest warp? Black Shadow is this big Batman-looking motherfucker. No, he's from X-Zero GX. Also, I think I said, like, X-Zero, but whatever. He's like the villain of the GameCube F-Zero game. I know somewhere I also have a, an image for, like, my predictions for Smash 4, like, right after Brawl had come out. and it included placeholders such as Gen 5 Pokemon and new Fire Emblem Lord. Ooh, that's a hideous color. But, I remember my, one of my character lists also included Plock, which I didn't think was realistic, but I wanted it to happen at least. I think in my Smash 4 prediction one, I had, Nestor from Nintendo Power as my, like, unexpected, like, what-the-fuck character. I still think that would be kind of cool. No, this is the Varia suit. I did not have this suit the last time I, was playing this. Lana from Hyrule Warriors. I actually kind of like her, but I feel like she doesn't really need to be a playable character. My, original OC Do Not Steal, D&D character, Felana, is half named after her. The other half is just Felf. Yeah, that's what Mii's are for. Was it ever said how the Mii's are gonna work in Ultimate? Like, I know that there was, like, the website did post something about them recently, and there was, like, some kind of wording that made it sound like there would be, like, sets of custom moves that they could pick from, but you couldn't, like, mix and match. But I think the wording was vague enough that it wasn't really made clear, like, exactly that's how that works. I don't know. They've also not shown any screenshots of the Mii's that aren't just the default ones, from what I remember, unless I'm just completely forgetting something. I don't think they would force you to use the default ones. I think that would be kind of a wasted opportunity, but it does make me wonder. Well, like, when they showed off the Mii's in the original, like, the Smash 4 trailer, they had, like, a bunch of custom ones that they showed just to show that you could do it. You'd think that they would have, like, a couple funky ones in there, but I don't know. Okay, so Norfair still has a lot of items. So I need to explore this place. Mainly just for the Triforce piece. I don't think I actually need anything else. Because I do have silver arrows now, so what am I missing, actually? Magic key is useful, but I already have, like, 10 keys, so I might not need it. I don't have the magic boomerang, but I also don't need it. I'm apparently missing either 1 or 2 missile expansions. I don't remember if this game goes up to 255. I think there's another bomb upgrade somewhere. I think there's another blue candle somewhere. And, I don't have the book, but I know where it is. So, we're not counting that. Okay, yeah, I do want to go this way. I like the original Mii Fighter trailer with the, stupid, like, character announcement pages, such as Elijah would like to battle. It actually took me longer than I'd care to admit to, like, understand that there was a joke there. I just read it as Elijah would like to battle. I didn't notice that they did that. Wood.
And diarrhea.
Well, we immediately found the last Triforce piece. That didn't take frickin' long. So, I mean, I could just leave. I don't want to, but I could. There's so many other useful items. I always forget that he was in that movie. Good. Yeah, I think the stuff I listed earlier is all that I'm missing. $3. So I'm apparently missing 6 items? Good lord. Okay. That was weird. I don't think I ever watched any of the Spy Kids movies all the way through. They were, like, after my time. But, I definitely have seen parts of the 3D one. I remember the guy, and I remember, like, Halo doesn't have any lava, and in Metroid it's actually molten magma, which I found unusual because it was a mention of Metroid, which is not... Is Metroid, like, known to not gamers at all? I feel like it isn't. Like, I guess after Prime it got more well-known, but I don't know if it's in, like, the general public's eye at all. Like, I feel Zelda has gotten there. There's a lot of Zelda merchandise that I see just, like, at random places, like Walmart and shit, but I don't think Metroid's at that level. Yeah, I remember that. I also hear that the series is, like, really unpopular in Japan for some reason. I don't know how true that is. So, for some reason, I read that comment there, Metroid is still fairly below general public radar. I read it, and then I looked at the game, and then I looked back, and then I saw it said pubic hair instead of public radar. No idea why. Well, there's the magic key. So, I guess we're getting everything in descending order of usefulness. So next is going to be the magic boomerang, and then the other bomb upgrade, and then the other blue candle, and then the last missile. Well, I guess no, the missile expansion would be better than the other blue candle, so that's got to be in there. And then, oh, I don't know what else I'm missing. How many items? 5. So what did I say? Blue boomerang, bomb expansion, blue candle, missile, and the 5th one I don't know. The book is back in Kraid's hideout. Oh yeah, there is another E-tank, isn't there? I forgot about that. Actually, is there? Because I have all of them right now, and I know there's one in the shop. There's usually 2 extra ones. I don't remember if I've actually gotten 7 or not. That might be the other item. When do I get 12 grapple beams? In Prime 3. That's the Thelioma. Here, I'll make it way too loud then. Doesn't. No, here. Okay, let me actually make it really loud. There, is that better? And I'll turn on the desktop audio. So now there's going to be awful echo. Okay, that's enough of that. Hold on. It actually sounds all... Really? Okay, well, whatever. I'll leave it at like this. There, I did my best impression of it. It's closely related to... Yeah, that was me. It's closely related to... Did people think that that was the actual sound effect? It was definitely high quality. No, the wasp is just... I mean, I'm assuming it's dead, or it, like, went back outside. We never did find it again. And you'll find Jeffrey, and you'll find Jeffrey, and you'll find Jeffrey, and you'll find Jeffrey. Yeah, that was the noise I was trying to make. Yeah, rupees. 30. I don't know what Doug Feachelman's Pro Dog Sledder is either. And I'm the one that made it up. Like... I'll try to explain what it was supposed to be. There was an old issue of Game Informer that I had, that was the April issue, and it has, like, the, April Fool's section called Game and Farcer, where it just makes up, like, stupid bullshit. And there was a game in there that was something pro-dog sledder. I don't know what it was. It was just it was a parody of Tony Hawk's, like, Pro Skater. And because I don't know what the actual name was, I just made one up. Like, I wanted to, like, refer to it one day, and so I just called it Doug Fiechelman's Pro Dog Sledder, and the name stuck. Also in this issue were a Poopamon Plaid version and Goonie the Gopher Rapid Return. I liked Goonie the Gopher. Rapid Return. I had to say the full name again. What would it be like? What would it be like? How many times? What video is it from? I don't know. I think I mentioned it in, like, Last Impact, but I've probably mentioned it in other ones. I like the pierogi dealership, it's pretty good. I also have no idea how you would actually spell Fiechelman. It seems to be spelled differently every time someone types it, and I'm perfectly okay with that. Norfair is kind of dumb. Brown. How many different do's? Probably at least 6 do's. Cake. Brown. Everything is always brown. This song is dumber than a goat. How many do's? I already said there's probably at least. That was the end of that sentence. You don't know how many. I think the pierogi dealership was first mentioned in Green Mario or something. This is really hard to play with one hand. Alright. Yeah, let's stop bullshitting around. No! What the hell was that noise? It sounded like the impenetrable quickening. Oh, I actually can go further down. Well, let's, not do... No, I'm already here. Might as well. Yay, shiny Xerneas, yay. That pretty much was the Honey and Darling shop, but it wasn't meant to be. There was this one random segment of Datai's playthrough of Shiny Gold X, where he was, like, doing impressions, and one of them was just, like, this kind of voice, and then he said, he, like, didn't explain what it was supposed to be, and said that, like, everybody should already know what it's from, and if you don't, then you're weird. And I didn't know what it actually was, so... Whenever I do, like, the yoo-hoo voice, like, that noise that I just made there is this one random asshole from, Futurama, in the episode Put Your Head on My Shoulder, where Fry and Amy are stuck in a car on Mercury, and he's like... Now I'm just gonna explain the entire scene, but, yeah. Yeah, he knows what's going on there. Basically, they're in a car and the window's all fogged up, and he goes up and he's like, "Yoo!" And then they're just like playing cards, and then he gets disappointed. And then she's like, "Hey, while they're towing the car, you want to make out?" "Yeah!" And then they just, like, go off screen, and then you just hear again, "Yoo!" Like, this really stupid fucking noise. Like, I like that noise. I'm laughing far too hard at that. Alright, let's see, what other pointless references can I make right now that have everything to do with what's going on? Okay, I'm done. I'm still missing one item. I don't actually know how you get to it.
What's the matter, Red? You scared? Noticeably, I'll say.
I can't really do a Roberto voice, but I can try. I suppose it kind of did, didn't it? Okay, I assume there's got to be a reason for me to go over here.
56!
Is this going to lead to the other item? Is it going to be worth it? I mean, I got the magic boomerang. What else could possibly be left? Actually, yeah, there's still a missile expansion. Never mind. I guess that's probably what it is. Unless the missile expansion was one of the things I didn't buy from the shop. I don't remember what there was in the shop again, other than the E-tank and... Oh, well... Wait, what the hell? Is that just the level 1 arrows again? It is. Good. Turns out it actually downgrades me. Okay, so that should be every single item in the map other than the book. Yeah, it appears to be. So the only things left are the things from the shops, which I don't give a shit about. I suppose the, I forgot, there's still items in level 9, replacing the red ring and the silver arrows, so there's probably a missile tank in there. Zelda 1 does not have light arrows. I don't think those showed up until, Ocarina of Time. So let's spend an excruciatingly long time getting back. Actually, which would take longer? Going all the way back manually, or dying on purpose in order to get to Brinstar faster and then grinding up the health? Still have to buy the money. Zelda 1 is, like, towards the end of the downfall timeline, I think. I still don't understand the point of the downfall timeline. Like, was it ever even hinted to? definitely sad every crown. Oh no, I'm positive they didn't have a timeline when they first made the, like the early games, but, I'm just saying, like, fan theories pretty much realized that there was a split from Ocarina of Time, like, fairly early on, I think, but, nobody had thought of the, like, downfall one because it's stupid. Like, I don't understand why Ocarina of Time specifically has a, like, Link fails result. Like, it makes sense that you have the past and future ones because, like, basically time was changed. But, or, like, history was changed, I mean. But, I don't know. It's dumb. Well, people were just chronologically confused about the Zelda timeline. Where the hell are the other 31 Naked Gun movies? Is Leslie Nielsen in all of them? Because if so, that's gotta be some kind of record for, like, number of sequels that an actor is in. Please, somebody, tell me where these movies are. I thought Breath of the Wild was actually given a definite place in the, like, updated Zelda Historia book. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know most of the timeline stuff, because I, haven't even played half of the games, so it's like, whatever. Brown, bricks, mine, crap. Yeah, I suppose so. Or maybe the downfall timeline isn't stemming from Ocarina specifically. Maybe it's just like, if he died in any of the games, then this is the future. I could take that door and then, like, take the other warp back to Brinstar from the Zelda map, but I don't remember which warp it is, so it's like, whatever. I don't know. Is this the right door? I can't tell. I think it is. Many different types of bees. Well, no, I know that the Historia says it comes from Ocarina of Time. I'm just saying, like, maybe it doesn't have to be specifically. Maybe they just stuck it there, but it could come off of anything else. The only timeline I care about is the like, Mario Land 2 canon that Vinny came up with.
Hello, cousin. It's me, Wario. How are you doing? Yeah, your Aunt Gertrude is my mother.
I don't know, Mario. I think this guy looks pretty legit. I mean, he likes garlic, I like garlic. I mean, yeah, pretty much. It wasn't quite strong bad, but it was definitely similar. Did that door just not open? That was weird.
I can be the quietest mouse! I live in the quietest house!
What is the Bargo the Big Dip timeline? Well, first is the Garbo, which is the prequel to the BTB trilogy that was never actually written, and no ideas were ever come up for it, but it still, like, counts. Then there's the majority of the Bargo the Big Dip trilogy, except the Big Dip's Adventure trilogy falls, like, a half to 2/3 of the way through Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. And Mitch takes place at some unspecified time. I'm trying to, like... I don't remember if I ever actually established if Mitch takes place... Like, I think it's, like, during or before BA1? I don't even fucking remember. All that's important is that it is before BA3. No! Yeah, it goes Bargo the Big Dip, Returns, and then Bargo the Big Dip, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. That's the trilogy. Bigger, Longer, and Uncut starts out with, like, this weird quest where, like, everybody has, like, this separate adventure where they have to defeat the 7 Supreme Wimples. And then they just kind of, like, very haphazardly go back to completing the Mango League. And then Bargo gets sucked into a bunch of GameCube games for some reason. And then there's, like, this hostile takeover from a bunch of random, like, cartoon characters. And then that's it. And then Ghirardelli shows up. I like the like, canon ending of the series, where Bargo becomes a pizza delivery boy who delivers pizzas to Bill Nye the Science Guy and the Unabomber. Let's see, what happened to everybody else? Had became a firefighter, or, like, helped train other firefighters by setting things on fire. Junspinar, like, steals from charities or some shit. I forget, like... I think, like, he became very rich from something involving a duck and a whistle, and then started stealing from charities. Yakransky, like, got really fucking high on cocaine and crashed into the Alamo. I know Pokemaster Ian, like, found a lover, and then, like, they broke up, and he was, like, living in the street and got infected by some homeless guy, like, peeing on him and died. I think he's the only main character who actually died. Then, let's see, Captain Pringle just kind of led a normal life, like, creating the ultimate board of cool stuff, and had a cat named Henry. Schmogan Hogan, I think, like, came down with some disease. No, he became a Unitarian Universalist, and then came down with some disease, and, like, donated a bunch of money to the same charities that Junspinar steals from. And then Atmobob, like, married a female Atmobob called Atmo Barbara, had 5 children, one of which was black, and then got sucked into a portal and was never seen again. It's the best ending ever. Like, the fricking... The resolutions are just the most useless thing ever. I mean, none of the characters have any defined personalities, so it's not like there's anything to really know. Well, except for the fact that Ian is gay and extremely perverted.
I didn't get that.
Yes? I did do a reading of Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, I just never put it on YouTube for some reason. I keep saying that I need to, and then I never do. And yeah, that's what that's from. No, he's far, far worse. He's not only, like, he's not just gay and perverted, he's also just really weird. And just does unusual things for no reason. Such as eat a giant pile of trash. Oh, Ian is way worse. Like, Ian doesn't have a personality outside of just being a shitty character and just kind of... I don't even know what his point was. Like... Well, no, the thing is, like, most of the other characters don't actually do that, like, do weird stuff that often. It's just weird stuff happens to them.
His game.
Nothing wrong with Mother Brain from Zero Mission. Perfectly okay fight. Yeah, I heard. Pee on the wall, and then find my house. Those are the only lyrics. Suddenly? Alright. You could door clip, but it would take a hell of a lot longer. Okay, so I kind of want to buy another shield. This is level 2, right? Yeah. So, the manual says that after you have all 8 Triforce pieces, you can warp to level 9. Let's see if that's true. It is not. Okay, so I'm gonna buy a Sherald. And and then I'll try to buy the rupees. And then I'll see if I can buy whatever the other item is, just for the hell of it. Who? I suppose it could be in the middle of the warp list. I can check again after I get the stuff. Hold on. I'm like trying to remember where the shop is that I want to go to. It was just right there. Alright. Okay, I'm done. Let's go check the shop down here. Because I lost my other shield. I needed a new one. How do you control where you go with what, the whistle? Basically the game remembers the last destination that it dropped you off at, and when you play the whistle facing left or up, or, no, left or down, it sends you left through the list, and up or right, it sends you right through the list. So right now the last destination was 8, so if I face right and play it, it should send me to 1. But if I face left and play it, it should send me to 7. Alright, let's buy the rupees.
Yeah.
He's bigger. I'm gonna see what the other item is. God, the warbly music. So, what's the worst item that you could ever get from level 9? And I'm not saying, like, worst is in most useless, I'm saying, like, the fact that you can't get into level 9 until you've completed almost everything else. Like, what would inconvenience you the most, having it there? Keeping in mind that it has to still be beatable. Both swords. Oh god, let's buy the 80 rupee heart just to get it out of the list. Alright, so the only item that I did not get, other than the book, is the E-tank, because it's too goddamn expensive. Shield can't actually be randomized, I don't think. Alright, so let's test this. So this should send me to level 7. Yep. This should be 6. Yep. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And 8 again, okay. So yeah, there is decidedly no warp to level 9. It was decidedly full of shit. So we're gonna go to 6 because it's the closest. It could not possibly be the raft or ladder or candle. You need all 3 of those to get to level 9. I mean, the manual also said that Gibdos have sneaky tricks that they'll use on you or something, even though they don't even have an attack. And that you can defeat Pole's voices with the whistle. Rob Reiner. Oh, yeah, I guess actually that is true. I didn't think about that. Burning Gibdos turns them into Stalfoses? Not in this game. I think most people actually don't use the boomerang, which I find weird because I find it really helpful, but apparently it is, like, considered a useless item for speedrunners. Alright, now we play Which One Is It? That's the name of the game, just which one is it? And I failed at that game. Nope. Cannot beat Goma without the bow. Okay, so I do not know the layout of level 9, like, at all. I know that you have to bomb into the center at the beginning, and that's about it. Yeah, land molas, yeah. Are these the first land molas in the game, actually? I don't remember if I fought any before this. The hint is Spectacle Rock is the entrance to death. So if you know what Spectacle Rock is, then you can find it through that hint. But, I don't know. I guess it's because it's two rocks that look like spectacles, except not really at all. I guess it's just because it's a screen that stands out slightly. Can we not? Who faced? Patra has the map. I don't know if this Patra has the map, though. No Patra. That was it. That Patra did not have the map. Well, okay. I have most of the items. I'm still missing... I thought there was a third bomb upgrade. I know there's not in vanilla, but I thought that the randomizer added one. I should be missing a missile expansion, and I don't think I ever found the third blue candle. But, I mean, I'm not missing anything useful. So I'm just gonna wander blind, because I don't know where I'm going at all.
Mayonnaise is not an instrument. This is an extreme thirst.
Oh, oh. Yep, good level. God, there's a lot of staircases. There's just a key hanging out. So there's no reason to kill this other than getting it out of the way, which is a good enough reason for me. that's true, I forgot. Push weight. Are we talking vanilla or randomizer? Because in vanilla, you would definitely need the raft and the ladder to get all the Triforce pieces at the very least. You need the candle to get into level 8. Yeah, I guess if you got, like, a good enough seed where nothing was in a dungeon, or, like... Basically, if every Triforce piece was either in Metroid, or in, like a bombable cave or something, then, yeah, there's very few items that you would ever need. I feel like this might be something. I mean, it's definitely something. I don't know if it's an item or a staircase, or, like, a passageway, though. Nope. Okay, where actually are the items? There's one near me. Can I go up? No.
The code. Figure out the code.
That was it. Just Where the hell am I? I guess, okay, it's that top screen. It's, again, the purple is so hard to see.
It won't be easy.
If I actually bump into Ganon before I find the other two items, I'll be slightly annoyed. Tomorrow is gonna be Narbacular Drop. And then after that, it's the Chibi Robos. The Chibi Robos. I have mentioned Narbacular Drop before. It's a game that... It's the game that inspired Portal, basically. Well, I found Ganon. Okay. So, I guess at this point I could just finish the game. There's no point for me to find the other two items. That was my hot new remix of that song. I'll go on to make millions from it. Yeah, I know he's supposed to move in a figure eight. I am kind of shite at it, though. I mean, do people want me to find the last two items? Like, it'll take a while. I think I unintentionally did a speedrun of this level. Well, I mean, that's a slight exaggeration, but I got here very quickly without making, like, very many wrong turns, so... I kind of just want to be done. We're not getting the last two items. Let me check the spoiler sheet to see what they were. Actually, no, I do have something else planned after this. Let's see. Where's the spoiler sheet? Here we go. Oh, God. This is really badly formatted. Level 9. One of the E-tanks replaced the silver arrows, and a missile tank replaced the red ring. So, yeah. Pretty much what I expected. Nope, gotta use the potion. Zelda just uses C-Set 6. I know that answered the question so well.
Cora die. Yeah.
Well, that was the thing. Kind of petered out at the end there, but I did like my strangely quick run of level 9 at least. Another quest will not start from here, that's bullshit. Immediately starts anyway. Immediately closes game. Okay, so I don't know how much longer the stream is gonna actually go, but I did have one other thing that I wanted to do. It has been referred to many times in the chat of other streams. It is the incredibly shitty Super Metroid randomized seed that was made by Ultima, I think. I hope I'm remembering who actually made it. I'm gonna just take a look at it. I'm not gonna get very far, probably. I just want to kind of see how bad it is. So, let's find my house, basically. Quick, Tetris attack, go. Alright, so, Super Metroid, worst seed. Let's do this. Okay, that's pretty much how I want it. Wait, we start on the space station? I thought that you skipped this. Doesn't the randomizer usually skip this? I mean, I could play Plock. I've already completed it once in an LP and then again in a stream, though, so I don't know if I need to play it another time. No, I'll do a 100% run of Mario Paint. I'm thinking I should probably not stream Thousand Year Door Randomized. That sounds like not something that I would enjoy. Is this game too loud? It sounds too loud. No, you can't. No, this isn't the crossover one. Okay. So, we should only have one place to go. I guess let's see what's down there. Does anyone remember that stupid Pokemon video of, like, Magikarp, use a splash attack? Like, it's like red and blue fighting, and they both just have a Magikarp, and it just goes on forever. I point that out, like, I'm mentioning this video because of the fact that, like, there's, like, a mouse icon on one of the Magikarps, and I don't know how they fucked that up, and it always really annoyed me. Alright, well, I can't actually get down there. I think if I open this door, it doesn't get me anything. I'm just gonna check. Yeah, I can't get through here. Oh, fuck. Is that obtainable? Is there a way to get that? Does anybody know? Maybe if I leave and make enemies spawn? Okay. Wait, did that not spawn enemies? There we go. What was the question? Yeah, it would take not as long as other shitty situations. Do you remember Fun Bro? Because I can explain Fun Bro again. Fun Bro is a slow bro that is. It has a moveset that is, let me think, Heal Pulse. God, what is it again? It's designed to make the game basically go on forever. Let me actually look up what it is so I don't mess it up. I know it's Heal Pulse, and I think it has Recycle and like a Lepa Berry. Recycle, Heal Pulse, Block, and Slack Off. So yeah, they can't switch because you use Block. If they run out of PP and start damaging themselves with Struggle, you can heal them with Heal Pulse. You have Slack Off to heal yourself, and you have Recycle to replenish your own Lepa Berry to replenish your own PP. So, I got quiet. What the hell? Am I still quiet? How did my mic fuck up? I didn't even touch it. Yes, thank you. I've heard. Like... is that different? Is this better? Okay. Like, God, people got, like, angry. It's like 4 million people like, oh my god, your audio's bad. Run! Oh my god. Bubsy isn't even in here. This is the game now. That actually wasn't so bad. Seed. I can't astral project, though. I don't have the correct talisman for that. It's in Bavaria. I actually don't know if that one was in Bavaria. Alright, I guess let's see what Bomb Torizo has. Good. It was just missiles. Sauce. 35 Hadoos. Hey. Run. I feel like I need bombs to get through the gauntlet, or to even get to it in the first place. I think something shitty is in the gauntlet that, like, forces me to get through it with, like, basically no energy tanks and not nearly enough items, but I don't think it's bombs. I'm kind of expecting Bomb Torizo to just give me more missiles. Okay, I'm done. I never remember what any of these doors lead to. Is this just the map room? The buzzing was pretty good, yeah. It does me a lave. Totally had a point. Alright, let's finally check out what this thing is and then find. You found the I don't know why I'm bothering to kill these. Joel is at work. I assume. Oh. Okay. I got power BAMs. Yeah, he's still in college. What was there to figure out? Like, I'm confused by the way you worded that. Shit. I'm not sure.
That is a good question.
I don't know what that voice was. I'm pretty sure Powerbomb 66 is the gravity suit. I think that's been confirmed. Is it summer break? I mean, he's still, like, in classes now. Yeah. I mean, does college get summer vacation? I don't know anything about it. So I'm thinking I probably have to get through the gauntlet for something mandatory. It's a super missile door over here, right? So I can't actually go this way. So my options are go to Brinstar or go through the gauntlet. Yeah. So I think we're gonna go to Brinstar because I want to at least see what it offers me. Probably not much. Hyrule Warriors randomized. What would that involve? Like the adventure map? History is bad. I don't believe in it. I subscribe to Last Thursdayism. Okay, I'm done. That was actually really hard to keep up. I'm trying to, like, if I can save state on, like, a notable note, I guess, then I could do something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I have so stopped giving a shit. Not that I was ever giving a shit in the first place. Everything must be a missile tank. Everything must be a missile tank. Everything must be a missile tank. So, let me guess. Missile tank? Oh, what a shock. Can I farm for power bombs off of these? I don't know if they drop them. That's a lot of fucking trickies. What's over this way again? Just a health room or something, right? I don't think it's anything that important, but I'm gonna check it just in case. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I, like... Oh, God, that's small. Oh. Basically, I've given up on commentary and gameplay, and the stream is just going out of, like... stubbornness. Yeah, I do like how they lined up so well. That's cool. Derpy Dino is obviously the best. Oh, God. So much shit posting. Chat's providing the commentary, basically. More fucking missiles. Oh. Hold on. Give me a minute here, sorry. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue streaming or not. I'll let you know in a minute. I'm basically just trying to figure out what's going on. I got a slightly distressing text message. I'll leave it at that for right now. I guess I don't have to have it muted, but I saw no reason to pee. Okay, I don't know if it's anything that we need to worry about, really. I kind of don't really want to say what it is, either. But, since the stream was kind of a shit post anyway, at this point, like, I'll see if there's any further updates, I guess, and then... I don't know, I wasn't gonna go very far in this anyway. No, no one's dead. I'm not even sure if it's, like, the seriously hurt part is questionable. That's what I'm trying to find out. Yo. And dead. Like, I mean, if I wanted to share it, I would. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So, probably more missiles. Nope, everyone in Texas is dead, including you. Do you own a telephone? He did. He owned all the phones at one point. Even yours. That's because he was an inventor of note. Yeah, I'd like this beeping to stop. That would be nice. I don't know why it's still going. Like, I'm not that low on energy anymore. You can stop anytime. I guess I'm just gonna have it turned super low. Yeah, I didn't ever realize they made that noise either until relatively recently. Give me a sec here. The randomized low health beep is great, though. Why would you not want that? Of course you hear screaming. There's chillins about. Okay, I'm just gonna go. I don't see the point in continuing this right now. Again, I don't want to say what happened, but, from what I can tell, no one is hurt. I'll say that much. It was just something upsetting occurred. And, I'll leave it at that, and it might be explained at some other point, but... I mean, if something, like, majorly serious happens, I'll post it on the Discord, I guess, but... No, there was no robbery. But yeah, like I said, don't worry about it too much, and we're just gonna kind of end. So... Pancakes, I guess, I don't know.